Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Accelerating Edition of Friday Night Fights, powered by the unstoppable collaboration of Tantalus Boxing Club and Versatility Gamers. I am Tantalus King, and tonight I promise you an unforgettable boxing experience. Prepare to witness the most ferocious and skilled fighters in the Undisputed Boxing League as they step into the ring. Their hunger for victory is matched by only their unwavering determination to entertain you with a sensational display of athleticism and heart. So grab your favorite snacks, settle into your seat, and get ready for a relentless onslaught of electrifying punches and jaw-dropping knockouts.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here. And introducing first, the First Lady, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the most decorated athletes in the history of the sport.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bergen, Norway, an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus.
Hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. Whoa, there it is! She's done it! Down she goes! Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Knockout victory? That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot!
Time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198 centimeter reach. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr. Raul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. To make or break the fight. Prince of Wales is down! You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham.
Welcome back to the Undisputed Boxing League. This is Friday Night Fights. I am Tantalus King. All right, first up, we got a little change up on the marquee. We had an injury on the headliner. So this is J.D. Smokes versus the Burger Man. Let's see how this one goes down tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We all know about the Burger Man and his extensive body work. This is J.D. Smokes' debut to the league, and let's see what he brings to the league tonight.
Missed him with that uppercut.
Okay. J.D., you know, he trying to work that jab, trying to figure out the Burger Man. Now, we all know how the Burger Man is, right? You know, he's been in the league. He's been campaigning for a little bit now. And he brings that herky-jerky style. He brings that unorthodox rhythm. You know, he throws his opponent off. He gets slippery. And he creates opening, which he bakes that bread in that oven, baby. He puts it down in that basket. So, let's see, will J.D. Smokes play into the Burger Man traps? You know, he like giving burgers. But on the other hand, I do like, you know, it's very early in the fight. Ooh, nasty combination, Burger Man. That's what I'm talking about, that sneakiness. But I was just getting ready to say, J.D. Smokes, he's active, right? Ooh, what a nasty combination to the body, Mr. Burger Man. He's active, J.D. Smokes is. But, you know, he has to be careful because Alfredo is very tricky on those angles. The Burger Man, you know, he, like I say, he lives over in the Fury camp. That herky-jerky style is just there. Another uppercut combination down to the body by the Burger Man. It looks like J.D. Smokes is a little flat-footed there.
You know that the scorecards are going to be all over the
All right, this is the end of the first round, and it's going down. Burger Man going down to the body again.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
All right.
And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Okay, here we go. Mr. Law Dog sitting ringside. What's up, Law Dog? J.D. Smokes is in the ring doing this thing, making his debut tonight.
Coming off that fantastic last round.
And welcome to the league, sir.
Momentum going. Really good buzz in
All right,
the air
it
tonight.
looks like, you know,
Waiting for something special.
the bright lights is getting to Mr. J.D. Smokes. It's the second round, and Alfredo is just letting him swing. Ooh, nice hook combination upstairs, off the block from the Burger Man. Burger Man on that back foot with the two punch, the 1-2 straight, and he's working that straight off the back foot. He's on his back pedal. You know, if I was Mr. J.D. Smokes, I would allow my opponent to come to me a little bit, create some opportunities for some counter punching, you know, try to get on the outside. You know, it's still early on in this fight. From what I'm seeing so far, the inside is not his game, at least not with the Burger Man. You know, the Burger Man is putting a little pepper jack cheese on top of that burger. Ouch! Did he just dot that eye with that straight? Oh, again down to the body, but he ate some hooks up top from J.D. Smokes.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them. Because if you
Alfredo is taking advantage of J.D. J.D. is being flat-footed. He's standing, just being stationary target. And that body is open. And that's the thing about Undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. You have to block your body. You have to protect. It's not like Fight Night, not like what we're used to, where you can just hold the block button and your fighter will protect themselves high and low. Here, you have to make your fighter go high and low. More Sims boxing, more technical. This is Undisputed.
It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Wait a minute going on here. We're having some technical difficulties. Hold on one second. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you for making me aware of that. Law Dog and Miss V. I hope you guys can hear it now. I do apologize for that, everybody. I hope the sound is there. Someone give me a thumbs up, please.
Nice counter punch.
Oh, that was a wicked counter punch right there.
He parries the right jab away. Punch, counter punch.
Oh, nice counter punch. 1-2 up top from JD Smokes. Do we have sound on the game? Because someone gives me a thumbs up. Or put it in the chat. I want to make sure everything is cool.
Like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Alfredo is starting to turn the volume up a little bit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Harvey sitting ringside. Shout out to the Undisputed Boxing League and fans. All right, here we go. Back to it. The Burger Man is taking advantage of them those angles and those counters. He is putting bread down in that basket. Up top with the 1-2 straight, steps back, hit him with the straight again. Oh, here comes JD Smokes with a counter jab. Burger Man down to the body with the uppercut. Burger Man defense is very sound. You know, JD Smokes is going to have to be a little tricky here. Create some counter punches, some opportunity. He's being flat-footed, very stationary, even on the offense. He needs to, you know, he already got the real estate in front of him, but he needs to create angles, you know, create some options, you know, be a little tricky, do some feints, you know. He's bringing the fight to the Burger Man, but he's not being elusive. And the Burger Man is taking full advantage of it as he comes up top with a big left hook. Oh, he eats a counter jab from JD Smokes. Burger Man back down to the body with the uppercut combination. Oh, and he's working that body, and he's working that body. Mr. Burger Man is on fire so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a fight.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
All right. Okay. All right, I adjusted the audio. I hope that's great, Miss V. Appreciate it.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off
All right.
Fantastic last round. Let's see if he
So
keep
this
his
is the
momentum
top of
going.
round 4. I don't know how the Undisputed judges is calling this fight. So the judges that's going to be scoring this fight tonight is Mr. Harvey and Miss V. Of course, you know, we all know the Burger Man is an official judge of the Undisputed Boxing League. But of course, he can't judge this fight right now because he's in the ring. Hey, we got us a new contender. Thank you for following.
Both men step back for just a moment.
All right. Both fighters are in the phone booth, ladies and gentlemen, and they're working it. I would say, I'm still saying Burger Man has the edge. He's creating angles. His technique is showing tonight. I like the way they stepped to the side right there, but Burger Man made JD Smokes miss that jab.
If you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is
Oh.
still up for grabs.
Both guys tried to go down to the body with a big hook. Oh, Alfredo is just flurrying on his opponent, the Burger Man. He got sliders, he got medium combinations. I mean, he got the big cane size. How do you like your burger? Hey, I tell you right now, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, please, and add the bacon. But right now, this is jalapeno burger, and Burger Man is dishing it out to JD Smokes. Oh my goodness, and the up top with the uppercut. He tapped that chin. I'm surprised he didn't fall in the wind. JD Smokes got a hell of a jaw. Oh, back down to the body, Burger Man.
After what we saw in that last round, it's
All right, that was a decent round. We got Trio sitting ringside. What's up, man?
Make it look so easy.
Shout out to the Only Scrap. Thank you for joining us. Thank everyone for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. That was one heck of a round. Burger Man did take it home. All right, this fight definitely got some heat to it. The volume is turned up high. JD Smokes is definitely feeling some type of way. You can tell his pressure is still there. His heart is still there. His chin is still there. Let's see if he can turn it around the second half of this fight, ladies and gentlemen.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Ooh, that was a nice combination for Mr. JD Smokes. JD Smokes is making his debut tonight to the Undisputed Boxing League, ladies and gentlemen. And he has a very tough opponent in front of him, the Mr. Burger Man. How do you like your burger?
A little bit closer than I think.
Ooh, nice counter down to the body from the Burger Man.
We get it heated back up.
You know, I do give JD Smokes credit, though. He is definitely trying to bring the smoke. The pressure, like I said earlier in the fight, has been there all night. I see now he's starting to use his footwork, like I mentioned earlier on in the fight, creating some angles, some opportunities for himself. He needs to continue on to do that. I highly suggest that if I was in his corner tonight, you know, and he has to take the wheels away from the Burger Man. So, capitalizing on the counter to the body, whether it's the hook or the uppercut, maybe he needs to do the 1-2 punch down to the sternum. But he needs to take the wheels away from his opponent, Mr. JD Smokes.
All over the place in this one.
Counter for counter. That was a good exchange from both fighters. This is one hell of a fight. So far, it has been the Burger Man show, but we don't know. That's not all she wrote. Here comes JD Smokes.
On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Oh, yeah.
That left hand misses.
So JD Smokes is trying to stay on the outside. As you notice, Alfredo, Mr. Burger Man, is closing the real estate and trapping his opponent against those ropes. He is being a technician tonight with that herky-jerky style. Nice step back straight. He gets right back on the back foot. He parries. I like the way he circles and tries to deliver that left uppercut to them ribs right there. Right now, he got Mr. JD Smoke ribs on the grill. He is smoking them. Oh! What a hell of a fight. JD Smokes is right back at it with a combination of his own. Big hook up top from JD Smokes. JD Smokes is putting on the pressure. He is taking some and he is giving some. But Alfredo, the Burger Man, is going back down to the body with the uppercut attack.
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000.
Oh, nice straight down to the body from JD Smokes. He is trying, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause to JD Smokes, guys. He is putting on a great performance for his first debut of the league tonight, but he does have a very, very tough opponent, Mr. Burger Man. Burger Man is cutting. He is cutting cheese, baby. He is putting those cheese on them burgers. Every angle he takes, he gets a counter. Again, the Burger Man. And that's the bell, baby.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Where my riders at? Huh? Where my boxing enthusiasts at? Huh? We on tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying the entertainment. We live and we lit. Stand up, Undisputed Boxing League. Stand up. We got Mrs. Archangel sitting ringside. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Big hook up top from the Burger Man. Step back straight from the Burger Man. JD Smoke's trying to go down to the body, but he misses. Oh, Burger Man with the uppercut flurry back down to the body. You could tell the Burger Man has been working that heavy bag in the gym. That has been his game plan throughout the fight tonight, and it has been winning him the fight tonight. You could tell when a fighter works on a specific technique or combination footwork. It shows, you know, it's the highlight of their performance throughout the fight.
And that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and.
I like the way JD Smokes protected that body there. You know, he's making some adjustments. Whether, you know, if it's too late, you know, it's a 12-round bout. This is the 7th round. Can he, you know, catch up a little bit? He got a lot of mustard on top of his burger. He definitely needs to catch up. Capitalize, adapt, overcome, and achieve, and try to bring the Burger Man down to his knees. Burger Man on that irky jerkiness. Look how he's using them angles on that back foot, on that straight. Burger Man is the he is the magic man. He is the Burger Man. Might as well say he is a musician because he is playing a song right now. And JD Smokes needs to change his song.
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to
go.
No complaints there.
JD Smokes cornered through in the towel, ladies and gentlemen. And Burger Man takes it home.
So you know what? Great shout.
Let's see how Miss V and Harvey calls this fight. So we're here at the F.N.F news station with you know, Miss V and Mr. Harvey. So I'm gonna give it over to them and allow them to tell you guys how they felt about the fight and how they called the fight. Go ahead, guys.
I'm gonna say that I gave it to Burger Man. He won every round.
Yeah, I do agree. 7 out of 7. I'll give it to Burger Man. You know, Burger Man is just the more elite fighter in this fight and connects more in terms of that body shot. So it's a good fight, and I think it's still a good debut for, you know, JD. But you got to give it to Burger Man.
That's solid. That's solid. Okay. What if you guys don't mind me asking you, you know, what did you guys like out of JD Smoke tonight, being that this is his debut to the league? And what advice would you give him far as things that he needs to work on as he, you know, tries to move up the ladder in the rankings in the Undisputed Boxing League?
I like his foot movement. I think he can do better with his connection, like finding his range.
Yeah, I do agree. What I can suggest is, you know, as a player as well, I can see that sometimes he stay on the same place. So that's why Burger Man can capitalize on those body blows. And of course, a good body defense won't hurt. You know? Sure, Burger Man is good at body blow, but you have to like give a good defense on that one so that Burger Man can go in the top.
Okay. Well, Burger Man, that was a tremendous performance. You know, if you don't mind me asking you, how would you grade your performance tonight?
To be honest, B+.
B+? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt, you know, I give my opponent, you know, I tip my hat for my opponent. It's not easy to get in the ring. I just think that I could have done better.
Okay. Well, you definitely gonna move on. Is there anyone in the league that you have your eyes set on in the upcoming future?
There's a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. Lee's good. Harvey's good. Wap is good. Vlad is good. Trio is good. There's a lot. I can keep going, and I gotta prove who's the best. I gotta prove that. Like I feel like I'm the best, but I gotta chop these guys one by one like a fucking tree.
I hear you on that. It's definitely some tough competition in the Undisputed Boxing League right now. You know, you definitely got to take it one fight at a time. I agree with you there. So, you know, far as your next fight, you know, who would you like to fight? You know, is it any negotiations or anything in the
Well,
mix? I know that you took this fight short notice because you know we had a few of the members on the injury list, but is it someone that you have your eyes on for sure?
well, the big fish is Harvey, but for me to get there, there's steps, right? There's levels. So for right now, I think I'm doing well. I'm trying to be humble on my position. You know, I took a lot of shit today. You know, I have to beat everyone. Like Undisputed, the name Undisputed, I have to live up to that. So it's gonna be tough. Big fish is Harvey. Guap. I'm on Guap. I'm on Harvey. I'm on Vlad. I'm on all, to be honest. But let's see how it plays out.
Okay, I was just about to ask you, you know, in closing, Guap has the Gatekeeper Championship. I know that he has a tough task on his hand tonight with Mr. Lee, but
Mm.
you know, if Guap remains and is able to keep his title tonight, you know, I could see that fight happening in the near future. I know that you got to get a few more, you know, wins up under your belt, but yeah, that'll be a fight to see. I know the fans would see it. I would love to see it.
That's a tough fight. They're fighting next. That's a tough fight. It's not an easy fight to score. You got Lee and you got Guap. So Lee's very a great boxer. He's very strategic. He can box his ass off. Guap, he's a bull. He's an offensive bull. So if you're not ready to take his body blows and his offensive, he's going to crack you down in 4 or 5 rounds. I don't know. It's tough to call this one. I have to see it.
I hear you on that. So Harvey and Stace, you know, in closing, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I think you know the Burger Man and Guap kind of have a similar style. I think that's a fight definitely the fans would like to see between the two fighters. What's you guys' opinion on that?
I actually agree with that one. You know, I've already fought with this two. Both splendid fighter. You know, Guap with a vicious body blow, and also Cholo as well. You know, I think what differentiate the two is I think Cholo has the better footwork than Guap because Guap will always go to you. You know, he's like a bull. I do agree with Cholo with that one. You know, he's gonna go in offense, gonna chase you no matter what, and put you down. And Cholo is more of a strategic type. You know, I'm completely honest with that one. You know, Cholo sometimes, I mean, the Burger Man is very unpredictable. Sometimes he's gonna attack, sometimes he's not. And I think style make fights, and it's gonna be a good fight to watch. You know, body to body. You know, it's now it will depend who is the better skill set, who's the better fighter.
I agree. Harvey said
May I
it.
interject a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We sparred a couple times in the past. It's been a hell of hard sparring. He's a hell of a guy, man. He's very tough. And if he wins tonight, I'll take that fight. Either fight, whoever wins, I'll take winner. But if Rock wins, that's he's the A side, so people want to see him fight. I think Lee has more to prove, but the A side is Guap.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. we're going to get ready for the next fight. Stay locked and loaded as we take control on your TV station. This is the Undisputed Nation.
Athletes primed and ready.
All right, this is the first round here.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Both men step back for
It
just
seems
a
like
moment.
both guys came out a little hot. All right, so Guap has Canelo Alvarez. He's on the
Counter
left
shot
side.
lands.
And Lee is on the right side.
Counter left hand there.
Sugar Ray. Winner.
He parries that left jab away.
Nice step back straight and counter.
Punch,
Lee
counter punch.
uppercut straight. Oh, he is touching Guap's chin in the first round so far.
And he fails to score with
nice
that left
counter.
hook.
Uppercut down to the body. Guap.
Perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Good counter punching from both these fighters.
Counter for counter.
Good counter punching from both these athletes.
I will say the first fight that we just watched set
There's a
the
counter
tone,
shot.
and these guys are continuing it on.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight?
Yeah, this is a
That's
round
what
that's
these
gonna
two
be
men
hard
are
to
about
call,
to
ladies
go
and
through
gentlemen.
as they've
Oh
been
my
talking
goodness.
so much trash on social media. It's time
Lee
to
is an
settle the
excellent
score.
fighter in the Undisputed Boxing League. I like Lee. I like his technique. I like his style. He's kind of a counter puncher. He can also be a boxer puncher at times
Perfect
as well.
counter shot.
Good footwork. But
Counter
Guap
right.
is that bull, as we just mentioned. His pressure, his style,
Catch and shoot with the left counter.
the way
Good
he
job.
is elusive with his body technique and footwork.
Left counter score.
Styles makes fight.
Either man really
And this is
defending
going to be an
himself.
interesting fight to see how this one
Left
pans
counter
out
punch
tonight.
to score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot.
All right.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no
round
doubt
two.
about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
All right, Guap is on the back pedal a little bit. Little hook
Counter
combination,
punching.
comes back with the counter jab. All right, Lee steps
Nice
back and
exchange
reset.
here from both
Here we
men.
go. Toe to toe, blow for blow. Lee comes back with a step back straight.
Catch and
Oh,
shoot.
nice counter jab from Mr. Lee. Here comes Guap with the big right hook up top, but it was blocked. Guap is on the
And with the
attack
right
with the
counter.
jab. It was blocked. Lee comes back with a counter jab of his
Right hand
own.
again.
Oh my God, this is back and
Keep an
forth
eye on this
action.
slugger.
Rocky
As you
sucker
know, he's
robot
willing to
right
take
in the
three
land.
to give
The
one.
phone
That's
booth
his
at
game
his
plan,
best.
and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to
Jeez
stand
Louise.
there and fight in the trenches.
All I got to say, these two guys are putting on for their city. They putting on for their
He
city.
just missed with that left
Oh
jab.
my God,
This
this
has been
is
a very
fireworks,
competitive
ladies and
round as
gentlemen.
we reach the midway point. Nice offensive display.
Nice
landing
counter,
that left counter.
hook down to the body by Mr. Guap. Hook up top. Nice sound defense from Mr. Lee.
Nice counter shot.
jab from Mr. Lee.
You can tell he's
Nice
stronger,
1-2
but he's not
combination.
faster.
He went down to the
Nice
body
counter.
with that jab. And then the straight to the midsection.
Nice counter
Oh,
punch.
good technique and footwork.
He misses with that jab.
I like the way Mr. Lee is timing Guap at this point. And he has Guap cut.
Beautiful counter punch.
Mr.
Good
Lee
left counter
wants
that
that
lands.
gatekeeper championship.
Solid
This is
punch.
one of the
Despite what the
championship
judges'
bouts tonight,
scorecards read,
ladies and
there
gentlemen.
are no losers in this one.
Oh, big hook up top from Mr. Lee. Oh, man, that was a hard round to score.
That bell could not have come.
I'm going to say right now, give it up for both fighters.
On to the
what a
third.
tremendous
Safe to
performance.
say that
The
last
top
round
of
was a
round three.
nightmare.
The fight
Let's see if
just
we can turn
started,
it
ladies
around
and
here.
gentlemen.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen
Nice
sink
counter,
at him.
straight.
He's got to be ready for that.
Step
Don't
back.
fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your
It's
legs
kind
are
of
going.
hard
He
to
knows
keep
your
up with
head's not great.
competition. Just
He's
the
sharp.
pace of this fight. It's such a high volume fight. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
This fight has a real good flow to it.
I just mentioned that. If you don't have your popcorn, your chicken wings, your hot dog, or whatever you need, shame on you, because this is entertaining. You definitely need some munchies for this type of fight right here.
Through the hook,
I mean, it's blow for blow. You know, both guys are trying to put on the hook combination. I do like how Guap is using the step back straight at times, but like I said earlier, Mr. Lee is all about timing, and he is putting the timing to the rhyming and catching Guap at the perfect time on the outside. That 1-2 straight by Mr. Lee, I would say, will be the keys to victory for him if he's looking to take the Gatekeeper Championship away from Guap tonight.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
This is the elite stage.
And he misses with that jab.
This is Undisputed at its finest. Okay.
This round's still up for grabs.
The volume
with
of
just
this
10
fight is
seconds to
still
go.
high, but I could tell both fighters have slowed down just a tad bit. You know, they're really placing their shots and giving it their all.
What would you tell
You know,
this guy?
both
He's
fighters
gotta
have
do
a
something
solid
different.
granite chin.
Sometimes
Both fighters have come to win.
Here we go
It
to
all
the
boils
fourth
down
round.
who really
Safe
wants
to
it
say
the
that
most.
last round was a nightmare.
I know.
Let's see if we can
Wow.
turn it around here.
this is
Don't
one of
want to
those
give
situations.
his
You've just been
F.N.F.
hurt, you've got to get out
Gatekeeper
there again.
Championship
Be
away
smart,
tonight.
be sharp.
And it's
don't
definitely
don't get suckered in.
showing
If you fight, you'll fight.
But Mr.
Hold
Lee
and tie him up
is
just to see
showing
your head
Guap
freeze again.
that he
and
is
your legs
here
come back
to
again.
take that
Because if you
F.N.F.
don't, he's going to pop you
Gatekeeper
up.
Championship. So we got Steve sitting ringside. Appreciate it. He said this is an awesome fight. I do agree. Katie Smoke's gonna come out the dressing room. He is also sitting ringside saying great fight. Mr. Harvey,
This is when you get in the
he
ring
giving
feeling
his
like
2
you're
cents.
king
Great
Kong
fight.
because you know
Long
you've
dog
got the
BG
chin.
in the
You're
house,
not
baby.
going to
Great
get
fight.
centered.
This is all the hype. This is the elite stage. Undisputed boxing, baby.
Nice exchange here from both men. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Oh, nice hook up top from Mr. Lee. You know, at this point, I have to wonder
Really
if
defending
Guap
themselves.
can see out of that eye. How bad is that cut? You can tell Mr. Lee has
Don't let this
targeted
fighter's speed
that
fool
eye
you.
tonight.
There's some method to the madness.
And,
These are precision
it
shots,
seems like
and they're coming
when he
at
throws that
lightning
right
speed.
hand, it touches Guap each and every time.
And this is that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all
All right,
over
this
the
is
place
the
in
end
this
of
one.
round 4. Like I said before, it's all about who wants it more. Guap versus Lee for the F.N.F.
The game plan does
Gatekeeper
not seem to be
Championship.
working here. What's he have to do different? On to the 5th we go.
Top
Let's
of
see
the
if they
5th
have a
round,
plan
and this
B
is going
after
down in
last
your
round.
town on your
Got
TV
1 minute
station
to
right
recover.
now.
Now they're
All
gonna
the
block
smoke,
it.
this
They're
is
gonna
no
block it.
joke.
They're gonna come
Guap
up
and
now
Mr.
and
Lee
style it out.
is going
Get on the
toe to
back
toe,
foot,
blow
jab.
for blow.
Rest
They
on the
are
jab.
in the
Be
phone
smart,
booth for
pop
sure.
until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Big hook up top from Guap. He's trying to land the uppercut and miss.
Exceptional chins, by the way.
Hook downstairs, hook up top. Guap is starting to work that left angle on Mr. Lee. Nice step back straight from Mr. Guap. Again, nice left hook. Step back straight, Mr. Guap, uppercut. Mr. Guap is coming alive, ladies and gentlemen. Radio is right Raheem
I
is
think
in
it's
his
safe to
corner,
say one of these
and
fighters
Swap is on
certainly
the
has
scene.
a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time
All right, Mr.
before
Lee,
either
you
you get
tell
desperate
he
or
took
the
a little-
referee
he
jumps
took a
in
little
and
reset
saves
right
you.
there.
This is a
Get his feet
natural
back
gift.
together.
Halfway
I
through
see
the
how
round,
he's
and there's
working
not
that
a lot
jab.
separating
He's
these two.
parrying, trying to work that angle. He is looking for his shot, his moment.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Big hook up top. Oh my gosh. These guys done landed some heavy blows on
Blocks
each
the right
other
hook.
so far, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see how either of them are standing at this point in this pace of the fight. I mean, hook for hook, jab for jab. I mean, the body
You can
work
tell
has
he's
been there
stronger,
from both
but he's not
fighters. The
faster.
footwork has been there from both fighters. This is elite competition.
This round could go either
This is
way.
the
10 seconds to go.
undisputed stage. Time. End of the
In
fifth
a round
round.
that seemed like eternity for them. Finally. Let's start the sixth.
All right.
Off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Ooh, what a mean counter from Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is being poised. He's being cool, calm,
I
and
hear people
collected.
talk about a
He's
boxer's
taking
chin.
his time.
Do they have a
He's
good
on the
chin? Do
outside,
they have a
looking for the
glass
shots.
jaw?
The big
Those are
counters.
questions that are being answered here tonight.
And like I said
Trigger
before,
happy
Mr.
because
Lee
all of a
is
sudden
that
you're going to
counter
be gassing
puncher.
yourself out trying to get that shot,
You know, I
and
think
that's when
earlier
he
on in
catches.
this fight, he was trying to be that boxer puncher, and now he just made the adjustment to counter it, and it's working for him in this round. Woo! He's gonna lace some
what
eye
a
surgery.
punch.
Mr. Lee is putting a dot on the top of that eye, ladies and gentlemen. Nice uppercut down to the body by Mr. Lee.
These punches coming
Oh,
from
he is
every
taking the
angle.
wheels away from Mr. Guap. This is a hard fight to score.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw
counter puncher is
combinations
here,
and they throw them
and his name is
nonstop.
Lee.
But you're getting in there with somebody that's
Enter
so
the dragon.
fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
What an adjustment. It's been all Lee this sixth round. Guap is leaking
Talk about
very
punches
badly
and
from
bunches.
that eye.
That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Guap seems very fatigued. He needs to adapt, overcoming the cheating. You know, he was in sixth gear. You know, I don't know, maybe he need a V12. He needs to turn it up. Because right now, Mr. Lee is taking him down the hill. Mr. Guap just made a nice adjustment. 1-2 step back straight.
Very
Goes
competitive
down to the
round
body with
with
the
10
uppercut on
seconds
the left side. Oh, big hook up top combination from Guap. Guap said, you gonna have to kill me. What?
And a round that seemed
Give it up
like
to
an
both
eternity
fighters.
for them
Who
finally comes.
wants it more?
Here we go. It's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Oh my gosh.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know
These
they've
guys
got that
are
power
laying some
that can
blows
strike
on
at
each
any
other.
moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh, I like the way he was very tricky. He took Guap out of this combination right there with just being simple with that 1-2 combination by Mr. Lee.
He parries away that left hook.
Guap is still right there putting that pressure. He is being that bull.
He prevents that left uppercut from
Oh
scoring.
my God, I like the uppercut down to the body. He did touch those ribs right there. Guap is starting to bleed again from the top of that eye.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. One of the best attributes to have in boxing
Will
has
we
nothing to
see
do with
a
boxing.
new
It's how well you can take a punch to the
F.N.F.
face.
Gatekeeper
You
champion.
know what?
Or
Sometimes
Will
when you
Guap
with fights like that,
keep
and you
his
punch them,
F.N.F.
you want
Gatekeeper
that
champion
spaceship to
tonight?
kind of lift you out there because you think, what the hell
This
am
is
I gonna
one
do now?
tough fight. I wouldn't want to be either fighter. It looked like each and every punch
Not a lot of
just
punch
hurts.
output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh, Leonard just got...
Oh, Guap just caught Mr. Lee slipping with a big right hook up top, and he goes down to the body, and Mr. Lee dropped down to the canvas. Will he weather the storm? Will he have the spaghetti legs? Can he adapt, overcome, and achieve? He just fell down to his knees.
It's okay to be aggressive.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
he's
what
coming
a
up.
fight. Guap said, you got to kill me,
Round 8,
son.
and
You
we're
got
off
to
again.
kill me.
Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I will say that knockdown change made a big difference in the fight. That was definitely a 10th round.
What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even
Let's
go
see
into
how it
game
goes
plan.
down. But, you know, if I was a judge, I would say that gave Guap the edge.
Just missed with that hook.
Oh my goodness. Countering. Each fighter is
Someone
putting
with
on
that
their
hand
best.
speed that this fighter possesses. How do you do it?
Let's go. Undisputed boxing ring at its finest. This is the elite stage.
In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty
Guap
much
is
even
like, I
Steven.
put on east side, south side, north side, west side. What I put on. Guap is coming alive, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lee can't count him out.
Both want a knockout, you can tell.
Oh my goodness. Did Lee fatigue himself? Trying to get Guap out of there. And Guap is on the scene. Oh, big counter for Mr. Lee.
Oh, and they just got their bell rung.
Oh my goodness. This is back and forth action. This is better
So
than the
much for
conflict.
boxing. This is
This
a
is
fist
Beast
fight.
Leroy and showing up
Despite
in
what
the
the
ring.
judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Lee is still in it. Nice counter step back straight. I like the way he's using his footwork
From this
at
moment
point in
forward,
the
he
fight.
cannot afford to
You know,
lose another round.
even though that Guap was able to still touch him, Mr. Lee is being very
Both
elusive.
fighters starting to get tired as he
Sticking to
starts
his
round
game
9.
plan.
You know, the
Staying
fight will
outside
continue.
of things.
How do they turn things
And
around?
he's capitalizing when he can. Alrighty.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come
Nice
down to
step
who's in
back
better
counter
shape.
straight
What
from
can they
Mr. Guap.
change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've
Big
got to
hook
concentrate
up top
and
for
relax.
Mr. Lee.
Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
I like the way he stepped over, hit him with the straight. Oh my goodness.
You've heard the phrase,
They
finding
would
a
have hooked
second
back
win.
down to the
I
body
don't think I
and
need to
straight
tell
up
you
top.
which one of these
That's a
fighters
great
needs to
combination
find
to
it.
use, by the way. Oh, I think I done lost my voice on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
He blocks the jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues
so
to be aggressive
right
as
now,
the rounds wear on.
You know, let's
How
do
do you deal with an aggressive
corner
fighter?
tracks,
What
right?
you do is you fight
If I
fire
was
with
in
fire.
Guap's
You either give
corner,
it them back because that's where
To
they're
be honest, I
comfortable,
would just
or
tell
you
my
play
fighter,
calm, play
keep doing what
cool.
he's doing. I do believe that Guap has done what it needs to be done to slow Mr. Lee down at this stage of the fight.
Not a lot of punch
Putting
output.
on the
Thought there
pressure.
might be more
He
action
has
here.
been putting on the pressure through the whole entire fight. Don't get me wrong. But, you know,
Very close round
Mr.
with
Lee
10
is
seconds
able
to go.
Get some counters in here and there, but Guap he's the more volume puncher, and he's connecting more, in my opinion, if I was in his corner. But you can't
It's
count
no
Mr.
secret
Lee
who has
out.
the advantage after that last
So
round.
Mr. Lee is
Let's see
very
what they
crafty.
have
So
in
if
store
I
for
was
us.
in his corner, I would tell him
we've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Be more patient. You know, capitalize on the countering and take that jab away from Guap, as you just see that he's doing right now. You know, footwork is the major factor to keys the victory on him trying to win
no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This is a 12-round bout, and we in the 10th round. So
Mr. Lee
combination
before you even let one
do what it do,
that
baby.
creates
You know what I mean?
and that's when it gets
and that's
hard.
my trainer tracks for both fighters.
Do you believe this?
Woo! Woo! It's like he's listening to me. Man, what a performance.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still
They are
up
giving
for
each
grabs.
other the business.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
They are filling each other up with the leather.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
No, this is not a boxing match at all. This is definitely a fight. It's not a backyard brawl, but it's a fight.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
Oh! That was a nasty combination by Mr. Lee up top. He does have Guap eye dripping again, but that cut is above the eye.
Much time left in the round.
I have to imagine that the blood is dripping down in Guap's eye, but it's not really making a difference, or is it making a difference at this stage of the fight?
He is down big time in the score.
Look, absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell?
And there's the bell for round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
This fight is hard to score. It's going to be interesting what the Undisputed Boxing League judges have to say if this goes to the judges. You haven't heard no fat lady, right? Ain't no fat lady song yet.
Talking about punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
This is
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Even though Mr. Lee was able to hurt Guap tonight with the cut above the eye, Guap steady applied the pressure.
It's all offense,
We still
all the
got
time.
one round left. We halfway through the 11th round. Mr. Lee has shown big heart and adapted.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this.
Got that jab and step back straight
Nightmare.
working.
If you are
and
not
that
fit,
counterpunch.
if you are not
You
fit,
gotta give
that
a
is
round
the
of
worst
applause
place
for
to
Mr.
be.
Lee for the counterpunch.
Having second thoughts in the ring.
Oh, Guap got Pernell Whitaker, one of his fans sitting ringside.
round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Guap, work on him, champ. Work on him. Oh, that's the end of the 11th round. We are about to go into the championship round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes
And there's the bell
down.
to start round 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Going back to life
That's
now,
that hot sauce
starting
on
to
that
land
chicken,
some
baby.
punches.
Mr. Lee has been delivering that tonight. That's for sure. But Guap is not phasing him. He is walking through each
exchange
and
here
every
from both men.
shot of Mr. Lee like it's a Snickers bar.
This is the biggest moment of his
Oh,
life.
what
And
diversity!
He's down and the
Way
referee
to
has
flip
started
the
the
coin!
count. What a
Mr.
shot
Lee
that
just
him
put
down.
the champ on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It only takes one punch in this sport. It only takes one slip in this sport. Can't get too greedy in
And
this
they'll
sport.
make it up, and this fight continues. Both men step back for just a moment.
All right, we got less than a minute left.
And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with
countering.
footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Woo! This is the sweet science right here. This is art. This is boxing.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
And that's the bell.
What a dominant performance, and
All right,
shows up on the
let's see how
judges'
the judges
scorecards
is gonna
as
call
a
it for this one,
unanimous
ladies and
decision
gentlemen.
victory.
What
Let's
a
see
whitewash.
if we
You
have
know, that's
a
skills.
new
That's
champion,
levels.
or let's
One is
see
up
if
there, one
Guap
is down there. But you know what? The loser's
remains
going to have to learn
the
a big, big,
F.N.F.
hard lesson.
gatekeeper
I
champion.
totally agree.
I'm going to give it to our judges, Miss V, Harvey, and the Burger Man. Guys, are you there?
Hey, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so it was a good ass fight, and I noticed from round 1 to 6, it was Guap. It was in his favor. From 7 to 12, Mr. Lee took it home, and I think Lee won. It's a new champion.
Whew. All right,
Yep.
Harvey Burger Man, what you guys? How you guys scored the fight?
Go Harvey first. Let Harvey go first.
Well, you know me. I also, fight. So I see that they both have this different fight style. Guap would really go to you like a bull. Lee would play it smart. Actually, in the first few rounds, it's more of like a match fight because Lee is trying to match what Guaps was doing. He's trying to match the pace and everything, and that is actually the reason why Lee got the knockdown because he's trying to match Guap. And in the first few rounds, I think round 1 to 6, my score to that is 3-2 Lee, easy. But it's actually a good thing that Guap get the knockdown because it give Guap the boost that he needs. So it makes the fight really interesting. But it's a good thing that Lee is able to adjust. At first he's trying to match what Guaps was doing. He's trying to go toe to toe. Which is not. The thing is with Guap, it's really hard to match him with offense because he's one of those guys that's really good at it. So it's a good thing that Lee adjusted, played it smart, and fight in back foot. He used his cards smart and counter. Used a lot of counters.
Yes, them counters definitely. Yeah, he won by them counters.
Now my
Yep.
turn, is it?
Go ahead, Burger Man.
It's a tough fight, bro. First 3 rounds, I think I had Lee up, and then the fight took a turn. And it seesawed to me. So I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh, wasn't expecting that one. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we have a split decision.
For me, I'm gonna give it to Lee. I think Guap really did good on that fight, connect a lot. But after the knockdown of Lee, because Lee already won a few rounds in the first 6 rounds, and after the knockdown of Lee adjusted and get the knockdown as well. So I'm gonna give it to Lee. It's a close fight, but I think Lee won.
I agree.
So there you have it. We have a split decision, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a new F.N.F. Gatekeeper champion. Congratulations, Mr. Lee. Let's give a round of applause
Congratulations.
to Mr. Lee. You know, he put in the work, and it definitely showed tonight with the counter puncher. I agree with you guys. The counter puncher, once he took Guap's jab away and that hook combination down to the body, he started to make those angles. He saw the openings, I do believe. And that 1-2 up top and the body work, you know, it was a pot shot body work technique that Mr. Lee used tonight on Guap. It slowed him down a little bit, you know. In my opinion, Guap came out hot unofficially. You know, both of them did, but in my opinion, Guap was like super hot. But Mr. Lee made the appropriate adjustment. You know, I think that's a fair assessment. I have to agree with the judges as well. So, hey, congratulations, Mr. Lee. You are the new F.N.F. Gatekeeper champion. So, you know, before we move on to the next fight, we have July 29th coming up amongst us, and it's all about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, right? We have a flip coin, if you will, within the league. We have some members on Terrence Crawford's side, and we have some members on Errol Spence's side. Now, you guys that's watching this right now, you guys also give your input on this as well. But I'm going to ask the judges right here, who do you see or what's your prediction on this super mega welterweight undisputed fight between the two champions? Now, Errol Spence is the unified welterweight champion, and Crawford, he just has the WBA welterweight championship. But seriously, you guys' prediction, who wins this fight, or if it's going to be a draw?
May I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a tough fight. It's a really tough fight. Some people say that Crawford ain't fought nobody. You know, that's an opinion. I mean, you can feel how you feel, but it's how I see it. It's either fighter's fight, man. Whoever wants it, you know. And I try to play the fight in my head. Who will win? It's tough. It's really tough. I think if Crawford doesn't go in there trying to decisively beat Spence, he's going to lose no matter what, in my opinion. If you had just asked me, you know, I don't think he is going to have to really prove who Crawford really is that night if he's going to win. And for Spence, the win is Spence. I don't think he has nothing to lose, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Harvey, Ms. V, you guys got to have any insight on that?
Yeah. Actually, you know me. I'm a huge Crawford fan. But what makes this mega fight really interesting is it's a 50-50 fight. We couldn't really tell who's gonna win. You know, two different style, a vicious body puncher, and one of the best out boxer is gonna fight. So I couldn't really tell, even though I'm a fan of Crawford. I'm not actually sure that he's gonna win because we're talking about Spence here. So Spence is one of the best pound per pound. So I couldn't really tell who's gonna win. So it depends on who's gonna like who wants it more.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
I would love to see Crawford win, but let's see July 29th, baby.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I like how Miss V just puts a Band-Aid on and it says, You know, that's
Nah.
that's that.
I don't know anything about them two, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't know.
It could go either way. That's that gray area. You gotta appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick restroom break. you know, give you time to reset. Maybe, you know, you want to grab a beverage, you know, a snack or something like that before we get into the next fight. I know I got to go to the restroom myself. Stay locked and loaded. This is All the Hype. We'll be back. Undisputed Boxing League, baby.
The one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our Amir Khan, one of the finest
All
fighters
right,
Britain's
ladies
ever
and gentlemen,
produced.
we have Bad J
Sergio Maravilla Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade.
Pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon. All the talking. We're expecting an all-action slugfest.
Oh, counter for counter right off the bat. All right, Tyrone is on the left. He has Amir Khan. And Bad J is on the right. He has Martinez. Sergio.
Punch, counter punch. Exchange here from both men. And a counter left.
Man, what a counter.
Good left counter.
Man, the tone of these fights are
this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Just see the nerves of that fighter stepping into the ring tonight. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then looking at opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Halfway through the round.
Wow.
Oh, who's got the advantage? Great
Take that. Oh!
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here.
Okay, I love the way both of these two are mixing it up so far. Good combinations. But I am a little concerned because both of them have come out super hot in the first round. Will they be able to keep this pace up throughout the whole entire fight? This is a 12-round championship bout for the Intercontinental F.N.F. Championship.
Nice counter.
Man, that was a mean left hook by Tyrone.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Mr. J is working it. I like the way he's trying to put that jab down to the body. But, you know, if I was in Mr. J corner right now, I would tell him to step over to his right, use the jab, and then pop the left hook. I mean, the right hook to the jaw. I do believe Tyrone Phillips is blind to that side. He keeps moving to his left. You know, Mr. J is going to be able to capitalize on that.
Strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy. They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
I like that uppercut down to the body by Mr. J. Oh, counter straight by Tyrone. Mr. J pays him back with a two-punch combination of his own. Oh, nice counter jab. Oh, pays him back. Man, both of these guys are in the fight lab right now.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these
that was a
punches.
neat combination from the champion. Tyrone Phillips. Man, I know that last fight, you know, I think both of those guys are going to end up in the emergency room because they beat each other apart. We did see a new champion. Will we see a new champion here tonight as well throughout this match? They also are laying some massive blows on each other so far, and the fight is in the early stages. This is the end of the second round.
Nice exchange here from both men.
All right, Mr. Pernell Whitaker is ringside saying he got Crawford.
Really defending themselves.
This is middleweight. This is a middleweight bout.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty...
All right.
Let's get it started in round 3.
Round 3. This is hot sauce and chicken. Jalapenos and tacos, baby. This is the Undisputed Boxing League at its finest, the elite stage. You know, we're going to be mixing things up, trying to keep it very, very interesting for you guys. We're coming with a little mix-up real soon here. We got a lot of new members in the league, and we're gonna debut those members. But you know, if I had to give a mental note or a heads up to those members, I hope you're watching all the footage that's being displayed tonight. It's very tough to be an elite or become champion within the Undisputed Boxing League. You have to bring your A game. You have to grind. These guys don't sleep. These guys play in between lunch breaks. These guys play in between house chores. They eat, sleep, and breathe Undisputed.
You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Oh, I like that high-low rhythm combination from the champion, Tyrone Phillips. That is right there. I still feel like he needs to move a tad bit more to his right, create that angle, that opening, but he has to be careful, keep a high guard when he does that, because that straight is right there for the champion. If anything, I would say the uppercut is available. A, he just landed it to the body for Mr. J, Mr. Bad J.
Talk about a one. Here we go to the fourth round.
All right, you got Miss B ringside. She said, come on, Mr. J, you got this. Throw some jabs, uppercuts to the body. It's open. And I just, you know, I have to agree with Miss B. I just said it. Nice counter jab from Mr. J.
stamina is so important
All
for
right,
these two
Mr. J
fighters
looks
because
like
it
he's
allows
trying to
them
get
to
a rhythm
use their
here.
skills
You know, slow
throughout the
this pace
match.
down
It
a
can
little
all
bit.
come down to
He's
who's in
selecting
better
his
shape.
shots.
Midway through the fight,
starting
if you
to.
are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Another counter jab from Mr. J.
He blocks that jab.
Oh, the champion pays him back. Woo! What a good exchange from both fighters, but I do believe Tyrone Phillips put out a nice power counter straight there. Oh, there it goes again. He's touching that chin. Will he leave Mr. J in the win tonight? You know, we all know Tyrone Phillips can turn into a tornado any given time throughout the fight. He's very tricky at times. He has a regiment where he goes high and low, and he throws you off with it.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Good exchange from both men. Nice hook up top from Mr. J.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Jab by Mr. J. Oh, counter straight from the champ. Hook down to the body by Mr. J. Oh, here comes the champ with a two-punch combination up top.
The game plan does not seem... Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if he can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you on the pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared.
The F.N.F champion versus Big Antonio the Monster. That's going to be one hell of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, I hope you are entertained by the
attributes to have in
F.N.F
boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the
right
face.
here and now.
Get trigger happy.
Nice counter straight again from the champion. Big left hook up top from the champion. Oh, down low comes a hook from Mr. J.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Oh! Oh! Hey! Mr. J is thinking body, and Tyrone is blasting him up top with them combination jabs. Straight jabs, straight.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
I don't know. He may have to put a steak on top of that eye. I do think Tyrone is making the most cleaner, effective shots at this stage of the fight. It's 30 seconds here left in the 5th round. And, you know, Mr. J is turning up late in the round, but Tyrone is being very poised. Cool, calm, and collective. His defense is very sound, and he is that counter puncher. And he's been doing it the whole night, taking advantage of Mr. J's body, because Mr. J's body has been open as well.
That was almost a 10-8 left. Here we go in the 6th round.
All right.
Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
This is a 12-round bout, middleweight bout between Tyrone Phillips, the F.N.F Intercontinental Champion.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Oh, what a mean uppercut down to the body. Body chin.
They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin right to crisp.
Tyrone is starting to put on that footwork, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the dangerous fight.
He is elusive right now, being very slippery. Mr. J can't find him. Oh, he just did right there with that 1-2 up top. Nice hook down to the body by Mr. J. Oh, straight by Mr. J. Oh, nice jab from the champ, Tyrone.
And this with that jab.
Both fighters seem to be in the zone. You can tell that Mr. J tried to work on the body work a little bit as we get into the later stages of this fight. But, you know,
all the famous
I do believe he's standing a little bit tall. That's the reason why Tyrone Phillips is able to use and get off those 1-2 counter combinations that he has been placing on Mr. J. Chin throughout the fight tonight.
Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do
Man.
it. You've got to relax.
Jesus Christ, he put so much fire on that man's chin, you might as well call it Corningham.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Jesus Christ. Call the corner. Tyrone is putting on a tremendous performance. Oh, Mr. J pays him back with a triple jab.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... There's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Ooh.
Nice exchange here from both men.
I don't know, but I do believe Bad J needs to change gears at this stage of the fight. We're almost halfway through the 7th round of the 12-round bout, and he needs to make the champion bring more pressure to him where Mr. J can become the counterpuncher. Right now, Mr. J is allowing the champion to be the counterpuncher. He needs to do something to adapt overcoming the T, to change the pace of the flow of the fight. Because right now, it's all Tyrone Phillips.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. There's a scoring blow.
Another counter up top from the champ. All right. Okay, so right now it's tit for tat on the 1-2 step back. I think, you know, the champion is living in his opponent's head rent-free at this time and stage of the fight. You know, he's doing a little laundry, he's making a little dinner, you know, doing a little dishes. He's definitely getting his wash on.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
This is a very, I would say, a sort of kind of strategic chess match. This is more of a technical fight.
Let's see what they do here.
At least that's the type of feel it has, right?
Change it. An excellent last round, everything works.
You can't count Mr. J out. He's right there. He has beautiful form tonight. As I mentioned earlier in the fight, I think he's standing a little tall. I think he needs to come down to his opponent's level a little bit and take his time. I think he's rushing his shots at this stage of the fight, which is allowing the champion to counter him.
They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they
right there, another counter straight. That has been the money shot for the champion throughout the fight tonight.
He blocks that jab.
Woo! Woo! A little tit for tat there. Nice jab from the champion, but he needs to be careful because Mr. J is starting to land those power hooks down to the body, and that's straight of his own up top.
That jab doesn't score.
Ooh.
Missed him with that uppercut.
Yeah. I like the way Tyrone is on the outside, utilizing the jab. You know, he's creating angles where he can get those combination flurries off with the hooks.
This round could go
He
either
doubles
way.
and
10
triples
seconds
up on
to
the
go.
jab. Mr. J definitely needs to switch gears here. You know, it looks like he only came with a nice counter at the end of the round by Mr. J. But it looks like he came with an only 4 to 6 speed transmission. Right now, he needs a 10-speed transmission, maybe even 12.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh my goodness.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Oh, that was nice by Mr. J. He took his time, he blocked the shot, he got to catch and shoot there, and he was able to get off the three-punch combination.
What you got to do is you
nice jab from the champion.
Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so
later on in this fight, I have to give Mr. J his credit. He is making it hard to score. He has turned up the volume. He has made some adjustments.
And there's not a lot separating
he
these
still
two.
needs to be a little more craftier, in my opinion. But he is in this fight. It's going to be interesting to see if it goes to distance, how the Undisputed Boxing League judges call this fight.
With that jab. He parries that right jab away.
The defense from Mr. J has definitely stepped up. You know, give a round of applause to Mr. J for making the adjustments he needed to make later stage of this fight.
With just 10 seconds to go.
You know, it looks like the champion may be a little fatigued, but he just landed a two-punch combination on the counter side on Mr. J's chin, so you can't count Tyrone out. You know, I still would say unofficially Tyrone is winning this fight. He is the F.N.F. Intercontinental Champion.
One-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Ooh, Tyrone is on the back foot. He's just toying with Mr. J right now.
Do they have a good chin? Do they have a
playing with his food?
Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of block you out, boxer, and beat them on points.
Again, I think Mr. J needs to use his footwork a little bit more. I would, if you know, here's the trainer tracks. I know it's late in the fight, but here we go. Mr. J, footwork needs to go from left to right. You know, maybe double up on the left, then come back, single on the right.
What you're seeing as we reach the
I would like to
point
see
of this
a
round.
3-2-4 out of Mr. J. I think the uppercut is there. He hasn't thrown it enough.
You hear that old phrase,
again,
win. You've got to
stop
find it somehow.
being so aggressive. Allow his opponent to come to him and take the jab away from the champion. Tyrone is doing everything he needs to do. You know, if I was in his corner, I would just tell the champion, keep hitting him with that stick. That walking stick is winning the fight. The jab is the money shot, because it's allowing Tyrone Phillips to set up the big combinations, the hook flurries, and the uppercuts, and the shots down to the body.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, that's the end of the 10th round.
Glad to have heard that bell.
We are moving over to the championship round.
Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
We are in the 11th round of a 12-round bout. And this has been a hard bout to score. At least for me. I like the volume. The way Mr. J increased, you know, his volume on the later stage of this fight. Will it be enough for him to win the fight? I don't know. I do believe the champion has a huge lead on the scorecards unofficially, but you know, styles make fights. It only takes one punch in the sport of boxing. It all depends on the Undisputed Boxing League judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know
Nice
you've
jab.
got a chin that is not going
Nice
to
hook.
get dented.
We're
Jab.
at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had
See
their
right
moments.
there, he
So
should
it
have
could
came
go
back to
either way.
his right, come over the jab, and hit the champion right on the top of his chin with that hook.
I'd like to see
Ooh, nice
someone use
exchange
a
from
jab
both
here
men.
to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Oh, Tyrone is that shark in the water. You might as well
Nice
call
idea
him
with the
Jaws
jab, but
Phillips.
does not land.
Dun, 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 dun. He is trying to close the show, ladies and gentlemen. He is really bringing it to Mr. Bad J at the moment of the fight.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Under 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum.
All right,
And there's the bell to start
championship
round two.
round. Let's
Coming
see
off
how
that
it goes down
fantastic last
on your
round,
TV
it's even
station in
keeping
your
momentum
town.
going.
This is Undisputed Nation.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they
No.
are a
Good
nightmare.
exchange. I
If
do
you are
believe
not
the
fit,
champion
if you are
is
not fit,
breaking
that is the worst place
Mr.
to
J
be.
combination
Having second thoughts in the ring.
just by with the jab and the straight. His footwork has been impeccable. Mr. J has just been a little too flat-footed throughout the fight, in my opinion, tonight.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Nice 1-2 up top by the champion. Jab by the champion. Oh, counter from the champion.
Carries away with
Another
that kick.
counter, 1-2 straight by the champion. Another jab. Oh, here comes Bad J. Thank you for following. We got a new contender, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it.
In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This has been a chess match for the whole entire fight. Oh my goodness! That was a mean combination right
You
there.
can tell he's
That was a
stronger, but
four-piece
he's not
wing dinner
faster.
with sauce and fries by the champion, Tyrone Phillips.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Man, had a biscuit with that wing dinner.
Well, let's go
Here we
back
go.
to the drawing board
Undisputed
time.
judges.
Unanimous decision victory.
We're gonna see how it goes down, ladies and gentlemen.
Smart, that is. A total change
So,
of styles to make sure
um,
they got it.
you know,
And
Burger Man, Miss V, and Mr. Harvey. How do you guys see that fight? Let the fans know how you score that fight.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
this.
one-sided, baby. Vlad is a good fighter, but Tyrone came in, did what he had to do, and to be a tough fighter.
Yeah, I agree with
Burger
Man. Yep. I'm just gonna say this.
Harvey,
I
what
was
you got?
rooting. I was rooting for Jay. He did an amazing job.
Harvey, can you hear us?
Hold
But-
on, Alfredo, Miss V talking.
But I just, I seen that he needs to really work on his footwork. Make your opponent miss. Go to the body more. Like, I mean, I noticed you was allowing him to continue counter you, and nah, that was bad. So just get back in the lab, my opinion. But yeah, I gave it to Tyrone though. Yep, good fight.
Okay. Fair assessment. Fair assessment. All right, Harvey.
I actually agree. Yeah, I respect both fighters. Tyrone and Vlad is one of those good fighters that I actually consider that on my level. Thing is, I think this fight really shows that Tyrone is works and really focused on training. This is too much on a one-sided match. Uh, I feel that every round Tyrone is win. I give Vlad a few rounds, sure, but all in all, I'll give it to Tyrone. Tyrone really show why he is the Intercontinental Champion.
All right. Fair assessment. There you have it from the judges. Tyrone remains and gets to keep his F.N.F. Intercontinental Championship. Congratulations. Give it up to both fighters. They put on a tremendous performance tonight. So before we actually cut to the next fight, Harvey, you're about to get ready to step in the ring. You're going to step away from, being a judge. And I hear you're going to go back and get your hands wrapped shortly. If you don't mind me asking you, are you overlooking your opponent tonight, or is this easy work for you, or do you think that he's a tough opponent, he's a worthy opponent? How are you seeing your opponent and what he's has to bring tonight?
I'm fighting with Anthony, one of the fighters that I consider that really good. I think Anthony has a chance on really giving me the challenge that I'm looking for. But I feel, and I'm actually sure that I got the upper hand in this one. My skill, I think everybody knows my skill. I don't disrespect Anthony at all. I think he's one of the, good fighter that I still consider. Um, but I think all in all, I think I'm the better fighter.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we're going to give you time to go get your hands wrapped up, sir. And Miss V or Burger Man, would you like to say anything before we get to the main event tonight?
Let's see. It's an interesting match. Let's see who's the better man tonight. I'll put my chips on Harvey, but let's see.
Good luck.
Hey, it can go either way. I had the opportunity to be in the ring with both fighters. Harvey is tough, but I do believe Big Antonio, the mobster, has what it takes to maybe upset Harvey tonight. This is one of those fights where styles make fights. It's going to be very intriguing and interesting to see. Stay locked and loaded. We're going to see if we can go back to the dressing room and see what, is going on there. But in the meantime, we're going to play a little video by Miss Versatility Promotions. Y'all stay locked and loaded.
said there'd be days like this. She never said how bad the nights would get. I entered the corner the same way I exit. It went down, got too much invested. Obstacles in place in my face. Don't get greedy, maintain steady pace. Trying to spray my third eye with mace. I gotta keep my people close just in case. If you're gonna hold it down, cause I'm coming for the crown. I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. Cause I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready, ready.
Incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall, 172 pounds. The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. He started his career as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is the former heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
All right, here we go, main event. This is for the F.N.F. Championship.
Out of the red corner,
Big Antonio the Mobster versus Harvey.
Champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years. Introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Hiding out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this show.
Let's see how this one pans out.
Beat a good old-fashioned rivalry.
Will
when
the Mobster take the F.N.F. Championship away from Harvey tonight? Or will Harvey be the champion that he has been so far in the Undisputed Boxing League? He has been very dominant, reigning, taking
These two
his
fighters promised
gold
us an offensive
and claiming
show.
it
Let's
to
see
be
if
the
they
champion.
deliver.
Let's see how this one goes.
So much firepower here.
Nice uppercut down to the body from Antonio. I like the hook up top as well.
Both men step back for just a moment.
I can see, I take that back. That was from the champion. Antonio is on the left. He has Joe Louis. Harvey is on the right. He has Patterson.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters.
This is brought to you by TBC Promotions. BG Promotions, and let's play
Counter fighter
PH.
relies a lot on their instincts and reaction
We
time.
have
You've
the
got
Burger
to get in
Man.
there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist
Burger
back
TV
to
is
block.
coming your way
Have
real
got
soon.
Great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. He misses with that jab.
Okay. You know, I like the way Antonio is using Joe Louis. I love the heavyweight division. Joe Louis is my guy. I like to use him as a lot, as you all know. But right now, I have to give a big respect to the mobster Antonio. The way he's on the
Blocks the jab.
you know, on the outskirts of things, utilizing the jab. I like the way he snuck in that straight up top there. But the champion is very aggressive.
Counterpunch.
I'm not used to seeing that from Harvey. Usually
Very
Harvey
close
is the
round with 10
counterpuncher.
seconds to go.
I'm not used to seeing him being on the front foot like he is in this round right here. But this is the end of the round. Things can change. Harvey is very versatile. He likes to mix things up.
How do they carry on? What do we expect to see here in round two? Very tough round. Let's see
All right,
what
here we
they
go.
do here.
This is round two. Big hook up top from the champion. He landed that left hook.
He misses with
Oh
that
my
jab.
God! That was a awakening two-punch counter shot from the champion. All right, but it did seem to phase
Slugs up to block the left
Antonio the
jab.
mobster. I like the way he stayed poised. You know, he kind of shook it off there. And he's back to the jab. I like the way he stuck straight up top. He's starting to work out on Harvey. This is the elite competition right
safe
here.
to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Okay, jab for jab. Look,
In my life.
I see something new about the champion. He's been working on the gym. He's utilizing the jab, but he is going down to the body. I'm not really used to seeing that from the champion. You know, and Wednesday night fights, Harvey was more of the counter puncher. He was on the back foot, utilizing the 1-2 straight, and then going down to the body. But here in this fight, he has the jab and then closing the real estate and capitalizing on the counter shots to the body.
Nice punch.
Yeah, so, you know, if I was Antonio, block that body. You know, close that defense. Ooh, big left hook up top from the champion. You know, he needs to be more
Very
sound with
close
the
round with
defense.
10 seconds to
And
go.
he's circling to his left a little too much. He needs to bring it back. Be a little elusive on the right side. I do believe the
game
champion
plan
is
does
very
not seem
vulnerable
to be working
to the
here. What do you
right
have to do
side.
differently?
Wow, it's
If,
like two
you know,
different leagues.
Antonio the mobster can maybe get the straight right hand in, but I do believe the right uppercut and the right hook is available for him tonight.
Keep his momentum going. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And a counter left. He blocks that jab.
The champion is turning up the volume, ladies and gentlemen.
He misses with
But I
the
like
left
the
uppercut.
way Antonio took that jab and that 1-2 away from the champion right there, circle and capitalize on the counter. That's boxing. All right.
This is certainly an
We got
aggressive
Chris
fighter, but that
ringside.
doesn't always mean success.
You
How
know,
many times have you
he's
seen
for the
a
champion.
fighter
He's
chase
saying,
a
"Let's go."
superior athlete around the ring
He's telling
and
the
just
champion
get
that
picked
was a
apart,
good round
even though
last
they were
round.
the one pushing the tempo.
Right, champ.
I've seen some
Bring
aggressive
Patterson
fighters
Pete.
like this, and
Peekaboo
they
defense
are a
to him.
nightmare.
Oh.
If you are not fit.
All right,
If
it
you are
looks
not
like
fit, that is the worst
the champion
place to be.
fans are in the
Having
stands.
second thoughts in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Nice jab, hook down to the body.
Tell he's stronger, but he's not
But,
faster.
you know, Antonio the Mobster is starting to block those body shots. As I said earlier, you know, he's being very patient. Poise is the name of the game right now. If you allow Harvey to live in your head rent-free, he will absolutely do so. So you have to be careful and take it slow. Like, you know,
you'd like to see more jabs.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know, little Barry White, you know, you got to slow it down and drink a glass of wine tonight and take it, you know, mellow.
Perfect counter land.
But
well, we're entering
that's
desperation
just,
mode here. Gonna need
spectating, right? That may not be the answer.
On to the fourth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare.
Very interesting fight so far. Unofficially, it's very close. It's only a 1-point difference on the scorecard.
Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch.
Ooh, that's mean. I felt that body shot and that straight up top. He jumped on him. He was like a pounce. It looks like the champion got his range down, and now it's all about timing.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game
nice
plan,
straight.
they're going to be shattered.
Antonio's using the good immaculate footwork. I'm also going to say this. I am used to seeing Antonio the Mobster being a little more aggressive. I can tell that he worked on being very poised throughout his training camp. I wish I had the opportunity to pay a visit to his training camp, but, you know,
both of these men showing exceptional
like,
chins, by the way.
Management team of the champion wanted to just be a hog. You know, all the cameras was on the champion, you know, which was very disappointing because I don't really consider Antonio the Mobster being a huge underdog. You know, his skill set,
not a lot of punch output.
I wouldn't
Thought
say
there
it's
might be
equal
more action here
as the champion, but it's right there.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, this is a 12-round championship bout for the F.N.F. championship. This is Undisputed at its finest.
Time for the fifth round.
If you
Not the start
you
that they
have
wanted,
what
but
it
let's see
takes
what they can do in this
to be
round.
a member
They've had
of
1
the
minute to recover. Now they've got to
Boxing
block
League,
it. They've got to
if
block
you
it.
think
They've
your
got to
skill
come
set
out now and style
is
it
high
out.
and
Get on the
elite,
back foot, jab,
that
rest
link
on
is
the
in the
jab. Be
description
smart
field.
and pop until
Click
your
on that
legs
link.
come back.
Join the
Put
Undisputed
the
Boxing
pressure.
League. An admin will accept your application and get your boxing profile built real soon.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and
back at
apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheek.
You gotta love
just
this
got to
chest
try
match.
to cut them, skim them, go for
It's
speed.
back and forth. Each fighter is selecting their shots, landing counters on each other. This fight don't have a real high volume pace, but it has a good even flow.
And he just missed with that left jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. He misses with that jab.
Big hook up top. Man, that was a good exchange from both men. It was a little tip from tap here. Now they're in the phone booth, giving it to each other. Nice counter straight from Antonio the Mobster.
They will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time.
You hit me hard, I'm going to hit you hard.
The
Like
referee
fight.
jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Oh, the champion, they're like, hey, okay. That's how you want to play it? Eat
You know the
this.
scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Another counter jab from the champion. Oh, and that's the bell, the end of the fifth round. All right,
He is in big trouble
about
here.
halfway through this 12-round championship bout. I don't know how you guys are scoring it unofficially right now, but it's very hard to score. I'm not even going to try.
Let's see what they do here.
You know, I do. Okay, here's the trainer tracks, right?
He misses with that jab.
With the combinations and the bombs that the champion is landing on Antonio the Mobster right now, I would tell him if he was my fighter, you're circling to your left too much. The champion is timing you. You need to bring it back to the right more. Utilize the uppercut and your strength. Believe in your power, right? You really don't have to tell the champion too much. He's putting on
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed
his
advantage.
skill set is immaculate at this point and stays in the fight.
Fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this?
If anything,
you gotta hope they run out of steam.
Just take your time, baby.
Landing in these exchanges.
Because you've been to this point of turtle wax. Ooh, big counter hook up top from the champion. Mr. Harvey is putting on the show tonight. Uppercut down to the body. It looked blocked, but it may have gotten in. Another body shot from the champion. Hook up top from the champion. Straight from the champion. Hook down to the body from the champion. The champion is definitely turning it up, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Antonio the Mobster. He's trying to establish the jab. Big left hook up top from the champion. Uppercut down to the body.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different?
The champion just
it's like two
took the
different
edge of the
leagues.
fight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how you guys are seeing this fight right now, but that's my
Here's
opinion.
the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in
Harvey
this round.
went from a button down and a tie to lacing up his hands and putting on the gloves and showing his opponent these center block gloves and giving him some love. Harvey, the F.N.F. champion of the Undisputed Boxing League, is putting on a tremendous performance for you guys tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Not to say Antonio the Mobster is not. He is right there with the champion. Tit for tat. Who wants it more?
That jab won't score.
All right.
Right when you think the pace will slow down,
dominant.
it picks up.
The champion is being very dominant. And here comes Antonio. He doubles up on the jab.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Nice uppercut down to the body. Again. You know, the pace of this fight is tremendous. You know, both guys are hanging in with each other. Both guys are landing some massive blows on each other. The defense is tight. This is the elite stage in the Undisputed Boxing League.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds
if you
left.
would like to be a part of that stage, the description link is in the link up above. I said that all wrong. The link is in the description up above. Just hit that link.
Well, he is glad to have heard that.
Come join us.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
All right. It looks like, you know, Harvey is looking a little fatigued over in the corner. You know, he hit his opponent with some big bombs that last round. And Antonio the Mobster is like, you didn't faze me, homie.
And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
And he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you on the pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice jab. Jab again. Oh, you know, the champion almost landed that hook. It could have been good night out ring. That was good on the
early rounds of the fight. You'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's going to catch you.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. It's been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it.
Some bombs on the mobster, Antonio. Big Antonio needs to adapt, overcome, and achieve before he gets dropped down to his knees.
Still swinging with nothing left.
This is 8th round of a 12-round bout. Big hook combination up top.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find
Antonio,
it somehow.
the monster's face turning red from taking on a massive blows up top.
If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Yeah. I have to admit, you know, I agree with Chris sitting ringside.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Dominance. What a show. What
From
a
this moment
fight.
forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Both men step back for just a moment.
Okay, here come the mobster. He's trying to work it. But I do believe, I don't know if he can match the champion's speed at this pace of the fight, but he is trying to hang in there.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Yourself, sir.
What a gift. What a gift.
All kind of chicken sandwich.
You know you can work with
bologna sandwich.
When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down.
Just like some refried beans on bread. He is landing.
What else can you do?
If he keeps taking those type of shots, I believe Big Antonio the Mobster will be dead on the canvas.
A very competitive round here.
Yes,
so far.
I do agree with Chris that's sitting ringside. He is saying Harvey is making every punch count this round. I have to agree with that.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
That's hot sauce on chicken, baby.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I like the way, you know, Antonio the Mobster has been using the feint.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
That was a mean exchange from the both fighters, though.
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. This is the 10th.
All right, here we go. Officially 83-88. I wonder how the Undisputed Boxing League judges is going to score this fight. Unofficially, you know, I did give Antonio the Mobster the first couple of rounds. I gave him the first 3 rounds, to be honest with you guys.
There's some method
But
to the
I do
madness.
believe
These are
Harvey,
precision
the
shots, and
champion,
they're coming
was
at
very
lightning speed.
right?
Explain to you about
He did that on
fast
purpose.
fight. A fast fight that's got stand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this. all the way to a fight.
Ooh, that was a mean power shot Antonio the Mobster just gave this opponent, and I like the head movement that he made his opponent miss afterwards. Good work by the Mobster. Antonio the Mobster is starting to come alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Good one.
He is not making it easy for the champion.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym. They've seen that they're the weak. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
I'm surprised he didn't go down from that combination. What a chin. Man, Harvey landed some massive blows from Antonio at the end of that round. I am surprised Antonio did not go down. Give credit. What a heart, what a chin. Antonio is still here, and he's still trying to win.
You'd like to see more jabs. They've got to use their jab better in this fight.
Oh, what a combination. I like the jab, step back straight. All right, they mixing it up.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Antonio the Mobster is like, no, you don't have to take me all the way. You don't have to kill me. And that's exactly what Harvey is trying to do. He is trying to end the Mobster's night tonight.
This is the danger spot.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Oh my goodness, that two-punch step-back straight combination has been the answer and key to victory for the champion this evening. Man, this is goddamn gravy.
Neither man really defending themselves.
And sausage. You understand me? I mean, he is filling him up with the menu. Eggs and bacon, a little home fries.
Just misses.
You know what I'm saying? He got the ham on the side. He is giving it to Antonio the Mobster. And Harvey is just being tremendous with his technique
with 10 seconds to go.
He is filling him up. Jesus Christ.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
I do believe he was saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
He
took some big, massive blows at the end of the round.
Will continue.
This is the championship
round.
round.
Things around.
Nice uppercut now to the body.
They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their
nice
power.
Step back counter straight
tactics.
from the
They
champion.
know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the combination
Hook up top, another counter, big left hook from the champion. It looks like Antonio the Mobster eye is very swollen.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can
on
seriously hurt?
On that right side of his. Nice uppercut. I saw that coming. Step back straight. The time
has not shown us much
has
defense
been
at all.
very immaculate from the champion tonight. You know, his range, his distance, when to close the real estate, when to stay on the outside. You know, don't get me wrong, the footwork from both fighters has been a very elite stage, right? But Harvey
We call
is
it
just
the
that
chin.
alien.
How strong is
Harvey
your
is
chin?
unique.
Do you
He's
have a
different.
glass chin?
You know,
These are things
that's
that can
what
affect the
separates
fight.
him.
Work the
That's
body,
why he's the
frustrate him,
champion.
take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You know the scorecard's
Appreciate
going to
it,
be
Mark
all
Angel.
over the
Angel.
place in this one.
We got the Angel sitting ringside. Yes, sir. Say what's up to Pops for me.
And that's it.
All right,
A
we go to the
unanimous
judges.
decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart style.
How
Totally
they
change the
summing it
styles
up.
to make sure they got it. At every round in the fight, there was no.
All right, so that was a very entertaining championship fight. I'm gonna give it over to Miss V Burgerman, and we're gonna interview Harvey a little bit more once he, it looks like he's coming out the dressing room. But Burgerman, Miss V, how are you seeing that fight?
I'm gonna say this. It was a good fight.
Reaction, me, reaction, Stacey.
Me.
I'm
Talking to me right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it was a good fight. And I did give Mr. Anthony some couple of rounds, but I noticed that he was just moving backwards. He was just fighting backwards, and he just really wasn't taking his time, and he just kept letting Harvey counting him. And he just, I don't know, it's just how he was fighting. It wasn't a good performance like I expect from him. Harvey, what I like about Harvey, he made sure like he made his punches, his punches counted, and not missing a lot like Mr. Anthony. So my decision would be Harvey won. He's still the champion.
Okay.
Alfredo, Burgerman.
I like Ant the mobster, right? He's a good fighter. I'm not gonna say he's not. But unfortunately, there's levels to this, and he has to go back to the drawing board. And I guess this was probably a real bad style matchup for him. Not to say he raised valiant effort, but this is a bad matchup for him. And I didn't give him no round. I gave Harvey the whole fight. He didn't do nothing for me. That makes for my taste. And Harvey's tough to beat. And Harvey has a game plan. You have to have you need to have an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan to beat Harvey. Because he has different gears. And if you don't have a different gear, he's going to swamp you. Give you a burger.
That's fair assessment. Just to tie in with you guys. Antonio, he did everything what it took to get here. He grinded. His skill set, his rankings was, he earned the shot to be the #1 mandatory for the F.N.F championship. He has beaten a lot of top elite opponents within the league. So I do give a round of applause for, Antonio the Mobster for making it this far. I will admit and agree with you and Miss V. Harvey, like I said when I was commentating, he's the alien. He's different. He's that alpha wolf that, is going to take someone of I don't know, they're going to have to be an alien. They're going to have to be just as tricky and crafty as Harvey to beat Harvey. Will we see that? That's what's intriguing. Will someone step up to the plate and give Harvey what he's been looking for, what he's been asking for? It's going to be interesting to see, but I did, on my scorecards, I gave Antonio the first 3 rounds, but after that, Harvey pitched a shutout. So, Harvey remains the F.N.F champion tonight. I see Harvey is sitting here at the desk out of the dressing room. Harvey, that was a great performance that you put on tonight. It seems like the timing and the range played the factor, maybe been one of the big keys to victory, helping you win this fight tonight. If you don't mind me asking you, how would you grade your performance tonight, Harvey?
I think I really did good. I think it's a good A. It's not an A plus yet, but I think it's a good A score. It's not my natural style. I feel that I'm not playing my natural style because you know me, like a lot of people know me. I'm a counter puncher, so normally I fight in back foot. But Anthony pushed me to be more aggressive because if you see, Anthony really is really good at footwork and defense. So I had to be more aggressive. I don't know if people like it more if I'm aggressive, but yeah, that's how it looks when the champ wants to be aggressive and beat someone up.
Okay, touche. All right. Well, was that the game plan? Was that the strategy you worked in throughout the training camp? Was you anticipating for him to hang out on the outside the way he did and utilize his jab? I will agree with you. His defense is sound. Tell us, what was your game plan throughout your training camp, and how did you break down his defense?
Actually, I don't have any specific game plans because me knowing Anthony, I don't really know what is going to be his game plan. I don't know if he's going to be aggressive or he's going to be defensive. So I'm just trying to have a backup plan, but my first plan is to be more defensive and just outbox and counter. But I think that's his plan. So, me, I have a backup. Being a champion needs a backup plan. So what I did is be more aggressive, try to hurt him a lot. Uh, I don't really like hurting my opponent, but he forced me to. I really want to go to KO because there's a part that I'm really getting frustrated because of that good defense of his. So I really want to KO him, but yeah, unfortunately, he got a good defense.
Okay, I agree with that. Well, listen, champ, congratulations. I think, everybody agree with you tonight. You put on a great performance. Both of you guys did. Everyone give them a round of applause. This has been an epic event tonight. I look forward to next week event. It's going to be interesting to see. Just to let everyone know, so we have quite a few new members in the league, and we plan to allow them to make their debuts and showcase themselves. So next week, I know tonight was all about the champions, but we're gonna mix it up a little bit and give those guys an opportunity to be on the live event and show you guys what they have to bring to the Undisputed Boxing League. But until then, appreciate
Before
you
we
guys.
go, before we go,
Okay.
I want to say that RV did a great job tonight. To be at that level, you can't be 24/7. You can't think that game 2 or 3 hours. And you're gonna be. With that being said, train. God bless.
Yeah, we got Vad Jason ringside. He's telling his fans that he'll be back. He's gonna be back bigger and better than ever. So look for that coming out of Mr. J. I think he took Miss V words to heart. Miss V is a big fan of Mr. J as well. So I do believe that he may go over there to her gym and get some training in. Miss V Versatility Promotions is doing their thing. They're training their fighters, and they're getting them ready. So who knows? Mr. J may go over there to learn a few things from the Versatility camp. All right, guys. We want to thank you guys for coming out, liking and sharing and commenting and participating in the event tonight. Until next week, this is Undisputed. I'm signing out.
Great take, guys.